you flew to Cherokee. So tell them about the route, the planning the route. So you go from, tell them how you find your markers to know where you're going.
Well,
So you don't follow the river like they used to do
Yeah.
back in the day.
so I mean, we have like what we have in our cockpit. We have a G500, which is
That's fancy plane, by the way.
yeah. So we have good navigation systems. We tune in to comms, the airport radios, and we get But Cherokee is an uncontrolled airport, so we did have to basically talk to other pilots. But it was a good flight. It was actually my first real scenario of an engine failure.
Oh, you did?
Yes, it was.
Tell us about that.
So
You kept that from me. We talked about this 3 times. Go ahead.
So basically, we was going to the runway, finally just normal approach or whatever. We were parallel to the runway, and
That means you lined up with the runway.
and then
I have to translate this whole aviation speak.
and then out of nowhere, he just killed the engine, and I had no.
Oh, he did that.
He did it on purpose.
Yeah.
But I didn't know anything about it, so I was kind of nervous. But I was too much. It was too much going on to actually think about what you're really getting into. So I just turned. You have to do an immediate turn to the runway and land halfway down the runway. So
You glided in the rest of the way.
basically, and I passed the touchdown zone by a lot of feet.
But you were able to stop the plane.
Oh yeah.
Right. So that's what there's one thing they say: any landing you can walk away from is a good landing.
Right.
Even though it can be bumpy, it's a good landing. All right, you kept that one from me. So tell the audience what it is that you tell them about what it is that you want them to know, and particularly for our young people and our parents who, if we didn't talk about this, we probably talked about this the last time. The parents are running around with the kids are running around with paper airplanes and have their dreams. Tell them about the aviation industry, why you think this is important, and what it is you want them to get out of this.
I definitely think aviation is a good career path, or it's just outstanding career just to be in. And it's not even only being a pilot; it's being flight engineer or a flight attendant, flight crew, baggage. It's air traffic control. It's millions of jobs in aviation that you can get into that's actually good jobs. And I really understand, like, if you're really trying to get into it, I think you should go for it. Don't let anyone hold you back from what you can and can't do.
Awesome. So we are going to put up the websites and different social media places you can follow. And so over the next couple of years, hopefully we'll check in with each other a couple of times, and we'll follow your progress.
Right.
And I think that's important. So you're on the hot seat now. You're not on the right seat, left seat. You're going to be in the hot seat for a couple of years as we go through this process and watch you grow into a flight instructor first.
Right.
Get your license. Go from student pilot license to private pilot license, then to instructor.
Yes.
That's when you start getting paid
That's when I started.
and building up your flight hours. Then you got to get your dual engine certificate, because he's on a single engine right now. Dual engine, and get your commercial pilots. And you plan on going to Embry-Riddle or something like online?
I do plan on attending Embry-Riddle online college as well as being a flight instructor when I'm 18 years old.
Okay, so the flight hour, so what he'll do is help build up his flight hours. So what we need your help doing is over the next couple of years is contributing to his flight fund, which we need to raise $75,000. So again, any donation is appreciated, doesn't matter how small it is. Well, nothing less than $1. But if you want to give $1, you want to give a couple of $100, or you want to give it over time, we're asking for your support. So follow him. We'll share more of his experience on his Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook. He had to get a Facebook account because he thinks it's the old people only. But so Facebook, we're sharing that, and it's Pilot Laster, Laster, and his email is pilotlaster@gmail.com. Gmail.com. So if you want to tag him, follow him, and we'll share that experience. We all do is go through this experience together. So special shout out to his mom, Nicole, hiding in the corner over there from the camera, and Kimberly Bryant from Macaroni Kid, and she is going to share more with this about this experience with all the parents out there and the opportunity as we go forward. We're going to find some resources that are out there, things like the Delta Ace Camp. that is sponsored by the Organization for Black Aerospace Professionals, OBAP, used to be Black Pilots Association. So we're going to share those kinds of resources. A flight school, tell them about your flight school.
Flight school I'm in right now is called Centennial Aviation Academy. It flies out of Peachtree to DeKalb Airport, and I feel like it's a great actually flight school to get into because they walk you through everything. They make everything simple for you. I don't think anything in aviation is hard. Well, I don't think anything in aviation is hard. I just think it's a lot of information. But they really break it down. They really make it simple for you to understand that being a pilot is not as hard as you think.
All right. So going back to his words about going for your dreams and finding the place that makes you happy. Talk about that. You tell them about that as we close this out. You shared earlier about your purpose and what.
For me, my happy place is up in the sky. Every time I go up, I just can't do anything but smile, look out the window and look at sunset, night views, or just anything. It's a different view up there, and it's just life is just so much easier up there. And I really think that you guys should really just get into it or even look into it. And if it's not for you, get other people involved into aviation. It's not nothing in aviation, well, nothing as being a pilot is hard. It's just more information. But if you're passionate about what you want to do, a little work would not ever hurt.
All right. So thank you for joining us, and we'll share that. Pilot Lasper.